Hello everybody, and I hope you're doing well. This is a short video which is intended to do two things. Firstly, to thank the amazing enthusiasm that people have shown for bringing live theatre to Soulton from the public. There have been sellout performances for Midsummer Night's Dream, and we've had to expand the number of tickets available for Two Gentlemen of Verona already. And I think there are something like 17 potential performances in flight, all with strong interest from the people of North Shropshire and this area, which is wonderful. And I know greatly appreciated by the performers who are able to get back on their feet. So thank you very much indeed for that. The second point that this video has is to just go over a few practical considerations about keeping you all safe and managing your expectations for when you come to live performance here. Some of the theatre is going to be in this garden behind me, which is the White Garden up at Soulton Hall. And if we can, the new space, which is called the Sanctuary, down by the Barrow, will be used for some of the other performances, but that'll be later on in the programme as the ground settles up there. And this is actually in some ways a bit easier to work down here because we've got right there disabled toilets, and disability access is all very easy to manage from here. So I'm just going to go over, I think, roughly 10 points to make sure that people feel comfortable and safe and know what to expect when they come. The first thing, we've been getting questions about chairs and blankets. There are a limited number of chairs here. Our strong preference is that if you have chairs of your own and blankets of your own, you bring those, because it makes it much easier for us to manage the safety of the kit here. Otherwise we have to quarantine chairs and things, so it's greatly appreciated if you can bring your own staff. There are toilets available here. Please, if you can, keep the use of them to a minimum. We would like to, they normally can cope with up to 300 people, but if we can manage to keep the numbers down to 3, that we think is the safest way of working things. So please don't all crush in there during intervals or before performances. I want to stress that it is vitally important that you buy your ticket from the electronic service ahead of time. There will be no tickets available here. That's partly because we can't really be managing cash safely as things stand, but also because we need to be on top of track and trace. There'll be hand sanitizer at appropriate points as you enter this terrace. If you're coming onto this lawn, please use that. It would be appreciated if you could bring face masks. They're not mandatory, but it would be courteous to other people if you could wear those just when you're getting to your socially distant space. The lawn behind me will be marked out. Any spaces that we're using will be marked out to make sure that we're keeping the 2-metre distance sorted. As far as food is concerned, at the beginning of what we're doing here, we're quite happy for people to bring their own food. The bar here will run, so you will be able to get alcoholic drinks and soft drinks from us. We will also have ice creams available, but we won't be doing anything more than that to support the performances in terms of catering. If you are asked to queue at any point during your ticket inspection at the beginning, for example, please make sure that you keep the social distancing up. There's plenty of space here to do that. And I should just briefly talk about disabled access. It's very easy on this lawn. There's a ramp at the bottom of this terrace that takes you onto that space. If you have any particular needs about access, please get in touch with us ahead of arriving so that we can be aware of that and make sure that there's parking set aside for you. And I think finally, fortunately, at least for Two Gentlemen of Verona, which is this Sunday, the forecast looks quite nice, but the general way of working will be to carry on if it's rainy and make the best of the British weather. So I'll finish up this video by quickly saying thank you again from the bottom of our hearts from all the people involved in the performances that are coming up here. It's so appreciated. The more support we get for what's happening here, the more stuff we can bring to Shropshire and the more people we can get performing and on their feet, and they really, really value that at the moment. So I want to pass on their thanks to you for that, and those of you who are coming already, we're looking forward very much to welcoming you. And those of you who are watching this who haven't got tickets for things, if you go onto the events section of soultonhall.co.uk, you will find the rolling programme of forward things. So I'll just quickly say that includes Horrible Histories, Alice in Lockdown, events with the National Youth Theatre this side of the new year, so in October, and then something in the spring, hopefully. And then at the moment, there are conversations going on about some promenade opera, some live music, especially written music potentially that relates to the landscape up here in North Shropshire, and just a wonderful blizzard of creative things that's happening. And the more we support it here, and the more that tickets are able to be sold for it, the more stuff we'll be able to bring here. So that's wonderful. Thank you all so much indeed for the support, and we look forward to welcoming you very soon.